plaintiff, Rosie Torres, says the defendant is married to her daughter, but they're currently going through a divorce. Rosie insists she has always been there for the defendant and loaned him money to pay his bills, but she's suing because he failed to repay. Defendant Armando Vasquez says when he first met Rosie's daughter, he took her in because Rosie had kicked her out. Armando claims he filed for divorce because Rosie's daughter was abusive, and he's countersuing because Rosie harassed him at his job.
Start with you.
So, Your Honor, my soon-to-be ex-son-in-law met my daughter when, in 2006. He's 9 years older than my daughter, so he asked me for her hand in marriage, and they were just friends, and I said no because I thought he was too old, and
How old was she?
She was 18, and so I said no, you don't even love each other, and he said, well, we'll learn to love each other, and I thought, no, that's not going to happen. So at any rate, he started manipulating my daughter and alienating her from me, and so what happened was he convinced her to elope with him, and so she came back married.
When?
In 2008.
All right.
I take him in, I accept him as my son,
Where did they live?
They actually didn't have a place to live at that time.
So she married a homeless man?
Well, he was living at his mom's house.
Didn't have his
Correct.
own? Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
So they came back, and I let them stay with me for a little bit.
That's incorrect. I had my own apartment. I had a 2-bedroom apartment when I originally met her.
When you all were married, you didn't live with her?
No.
You never lived with her?
That's incorrect,
We
Your Honor.
actually
Hold
lived
on. Huh?
after we got married. We did because
That was the question. So when you got married, you came and lived with her?
yeah, unfortunately.
So
yes.
what are we talking about? This 2-bedroom apartment? Go ahead, ma'am. Finish.
I gave him a loan.
A loan of how much?
$4,550.
To whom?
To Armando.
That's
he was
incorrect.
the sole provider.
All right, let me hear from him. Sir, you give me some background.
Yeah, actually, this is incorrect. Like when we actually eloped, it was something spontaneous. We actually were living in a city like about 2 hours away from where we worked in San Jose, called Los Banos, with my sister. Unfortunately,
You were living with your sister?
Yeah, because
What happened to this apartment? When did you have
let me
this
explain.
apartment
I
exactly?
know.
Because all I've heard so far is you
Let me
living with
backtrack.
everybody else. Go ahead.
Let me backtrack.
Yeah.
When I originally met Monique in 2006, I had my own place. I was living good, had a good job. And when I actually took her in because her mother kicked her out of the house, she was living with me, and basically we lost the apartment because she wasn't helping me with rent. So we actually
You had it before she moved in, so
Yeah.
you obviously didn't need her help.
Yeah, no, I was taking care of her.
Right, so why did
expenses got
her not, they went up?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
there's
your
an extra.
expenses shouldn't go up. Your income goes down, your expenses should go down.
Yeah, of course.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead, sir.
We lost the apartment. My mother-in-law, Rosie, didn't want to help us. I understand. I don't want to be a burden on anybody.
Well, you were.
So I know. But this is before
You
we got
went
married.
and got married and you weren't ready, and your marriage resulted in you being a burden on somebody.
Yeah, this is all
Next time, don't try that.
Oh, of course not.
All right, let's get to the loan.
I've always been very helpful. I actually purchased clothes
All
for
right,
him.
let's talk about the loan. That's what you're suing for.
Okay, so I do have a contract that he signed in
All right, did you
2008.
borrow money, sir?
Actually, the loan that she's claiming, that was actually a gift. I never signed anything.
So you never borrowed money?
The only time that I do recall borrowing the money was when she lent us, my wife and I, $1,000 because the.
Did you repay that?
No, because she gave
didn't
it.
repay that. So now she's talking about a different loan.
Yeah, so that's why
and you deny receiving a different loan.
Yeah, because.
And you say this loan was for what?
This loan was to help them pay their credit.
All right, but let's see. You have a written document. You say you never signed an agreement, sir?
That's correct.
All right, you have your ID today?
Yes.
Now, let's see it.
Your Honor?
Yes.
That was signed in 2008. I have another one which he signed in
What is the
2010.
most recent, ma'am?
This is it. I just wanted to show a history of him signing the
You need
contract.
to show me the
so that he
latest
knew.
binding agreement.
That's it.
And your emotional distress is for what?
Because I keep getting calls saying, oh, well, he's going to countersue you now for this, and he's going to countersue you for that. I just want my money, Your Honor. I don't want any hassles. I just want my money.
And the amount you say he has not paid anything, $44.50. And
This is
show him
a
that,
sheet
please.
that shows where the
And
money
you
went.
tell me whether you believe that's your signature or not.
I don't recall signing this.
Is
to
it
be
your
honest.
signature?
No.
When you look at that and compare your own, they don't look alike?
'No.
Let's see your ID again.
Yeah.
Do you usually wear glasses?
Yes,
I'm
he does,
fine.
actually.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's it
No, I'm
today that
fine.
you
Like,
don't have your
I, like,
glasses,
honestly,
sir.
like, I don't
This
recall
is an
signing anything.
exact match. You say it doesn't look alike. I can take my glasses off and hold it from there and tell, yeah, take it way back there. They look alike. Your harassment counterclaim is for what, sir?
I filed the divorce because I got out of it because, unfortunately, I was in an abusive marriage.
What did she do to you?
I'm sorry?
What was she doing to you?
She was physically abusive.
That's
and
a
I have actually documentation of dated from a police report that.
That's part of your harassment claim,
yeah,
I
because
assume?
basically what happened.
How much are you asking for harassment?
1,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell me what she did to you.
Basically, she arrived at my work and she was waiting there. I worked for the Department of Homeland Security at the time, and she was waiting there for 4 hours. Federal officers were telling me that somebody's waiting in the parking lot. They don't know who it was. So.
All right. Did you ever speak to her?
No.
Did you find out why she was waiting?
Yeah, because there was a restraining order at the time that my ex-wife actually had on me.
Between you and your wife?
Yes, and I
So
didn't feel comfortable
why
talking
was
to
she
her.
waiting?
I don't know. She was telling the officers that something bad happened to my daughter. They need to see me.
That is incorrect.
Okay, hold on. And
Yeah.
did you check into it?
Yeah, I actually, what happened was that I found...
Was there something bad that
No.
happened?
No.
All right, ma'am,
They
were
wanted-
you waiting at his job?
Your Honor, I went to serve him papers to appear in
Did
court.
you serve him?
No, he would not come out. They told me
Gotcha.
he was,
All right.
and they told me to wait.
All
That's
right.
why I waited.
Television. How does she owe you for a television, sir?
Yeah, actually, since we're still going through the divorce, they took the television set. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because they told me that they sold the television set, and I'm under the...
Okay, you tell the divorce court that.
Yeah.
What is that?
This is saying that she received the television and that he was not
It was
supposed to
ordered
take
by
it.
the court?
Yes, and this is the second time he's done that. He's taken 2 TVs.
No, that's incorrect.
Sir, I find your testimony to be dishonest and without credibility. I find yours to have been proven thoroughly, particularly with the note that he claims the signature looks nothing like his, when in fact it is an exact match. Have a good day, Judge. And for the plaintiff, yours is dismissed.
Thank you, sir. You know, they got into an argument. They came to my house. I calmed him down. I took him to his apartment. I physically walked him over, had a conversation with him to calm him down, went back to my apartment, grabbed my daughter. We took off for about 4 hours, came back, and then all of a sudden his shirt's ripped and he has blood and the police are there. So that is incorrect. My daughter didn't touch him. He's been the abuser this whole time,
That's
even when
incorrect.
she was pregnant.